guess, what were some of the self-scout things that you guys focused on over the bye week?
Yeah, I think really focused on trying to details of everything we're doing, and I think from ball security, basic stuff we did the first bye week as well. You kind of get a chance to go back and really make an emphasis. That obviously that showed up in the last game, kept us from scoring probably a couple touchdowns. So, really emphasizing the fundamentals. I think you go back to that when you're in the bye week, you have time to do that. You have some more individual time probably than you usually have on a practice schedule, which is awesome. And I think each and every position kind of goes through that and tries to improve all their fundamentals. And Sharon's made a big emphasis on that with the team, and even for us. Hey, on the practice schedule, let's make sure we're working the fundamentals this week and really improve for this last stretch run we're on here.
Ryan?
What?
Are you? All right, then I'm going to Aaron. You looked at me like you wanted a question about 2 minutes ago.
I know you guys aren't going to make excuses, but how much do you think the youth from the offense is playing a factor in some of the, maybe the issue?
Yeah, I think some, but at the end of the day, we've played 9 games and they've played some now, so I'm really, really proud of that group, those young guys. Like when you look at those offensive linemen, you're playing with 3 young guys up there, and I'm really proud of them. I mean, we've had I guess the last 2 times we've played, we've had the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week at running back, and I think that's a testament to those guys improving, and Grant's doing a great job coaching them. And we signed them because we thought they were good players, and they're playing a little earlier maybe than expected. But no, I liked them, and I think they're only going to get better and improve. You see that each week, and that group is this group, and Gio's kind of the veteran. Him and Crip, they've kind of pulled that group together some, I think, and you can see that those guys are kind of gelling as a unit. And obviously we know as the stretch run comes, we got to play better, at every position. But right now I was really proud of them. If I had one thing, the last game we didn't pass pro as well, right, which caused some issues. But really excited about that group. The future's really bright, I think, with those guys.
In the back right, Charles.
Yeah, a couple of the players have said that the offense is close to clicking on all cylinders. What do you think are the factors in kind of holding it back so far?
From my standpoint, I don't know if we're ever happy with exactly where we are, from my seat. But, there's some things I think that are self-inflicted that are keeping us from getting to our potential. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited about the progress we've made. We've improved and all that. But our standard is going to be really high, when you talk about where we want to be offensively. Each year's different. The offense goes around the strengths of your players. We all understand that. But I really like the progress we're making. It's just the self-inflicted things. Clean up. Last week we had the turnovers. We talked about that. That we didn't pass pro as well. So there's some things to clean up fundamentally with that, and with the running backs. So just as a unit, continuing to grow and gel. And we've had some different combinations, but playing. But that's not an excuse. We got to get those guys ready to go, and that's kind of what our goal is and focus is right now.
On the right, Tony.
Yeah, sort of bigger picture. If someone at the beginning of the season had said that maybe there would only be 7 passing touchdowns at this point in time, would you be surprised with that?
No, I mean, we're 7-2 and playing well. So, my thing is I'm not really caught up in the stats. We just want to win and do the best job we can do based on what we have right now. And no, I mean, I remember when I had Drake in 2023. It seems like we got tackled inside the 5 on all our long passes and stuff, and we ended up running it in. Marion Hampton had a bunch of touchdowns, and Drake didn't have near as many passing touchdowns. He didn't care. It's like one of the things we want to win. So I don't really really know much about that other than we want to score touchdowns every time we get down there, whether we throw it or run it. It doesn't really matter.
But and just continuing with the pass game, I mean, you guys have been so consistent in the run game. Do you think that there will need to be a game coming up here where the pass game has to be more efficient?
Well, yeah, I think we always want to be more efficient, but 250 yards the last 2 times out over in Big Ten play. So, if we're going to run it well, that's fine. We want to run it well, and if we need to throw it, to win, then we have to, or whatever. I think you have to be multiple, but there's a lot of factors involved in that. But again, where we are offensively, I just think, winning the game's the most important thing, and whatever it takes to do it, we're going to do that.
On the right here, Zach.
What are your thoughts on just playing at Wrigley and maybe any challenges that present itself?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never been to Wrigley, so I'm excited about that venue and seeing that. But once the game starts, it's on the same field. I know it's maybe a little tighter, but yeah, it'll be kind of a cool experience, and play early that day, so we'll get up and be ready to go. And I think we're looking forward to it. We're going to play a really good team. That's one thing that kind of, I don't know if many people are taught, those guys are really good on that side of the ball